And I know I'm raising Cain by every highway in hell. Maybe things won't be so terrible inside this hotel.
Oh, wow. Right. Welcome to Hester Bros Cartoon Theater, everybody. I'm Alec, this is my brother Lucas, and we're here for some bonus content today, I guess. Tell me what we're doing, because I'm a little confused. I've seen people ask for this in comments. You are so enthusiastic about Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss, but I don't know where this fits into the lore, so help me out.
For everyone who's seen Hell of a Boss, Hazbin Hotel was done by the same creators, it takes place in the same universe, so the lore is all consistent. Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss have the same canon. Hazbin Hotel released its pilot a long time ago, and we've had a bunch of Hell of a Boss episodes since then. But Hazbin Hotel also had a corresponding music video with the character Angel Dust, as well as 2 comics with the background of Alistair, as well as Angel Dust. I wanted to show you the background content because people have asked for it. I have seen it all already because I am absolutely in love with this show, but you have not. Kind of actually figured maybe there's a lot of fans of the show that didn't maybe know that this was out there too. So maybe we can introduce it to some of those people who are also going to love it.
All right, dude. Well, when you're excited about something, it makes me excited about it. So let's give this a go and see what happens.
All right, let's do it. First one we're going to pull up here is the comic book. Ready? I'm going to do a cut. Everybody prepare. Everybody. Oh, actually, before the cut, this is my, this is a cool thing. Do you know what this is, Alec?
A plug. Oh, I hate you so much.
Subscribe, everyone!
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna do a cut. Now we're gonna start reading the comic book. Thank you for that. This is the Hazbin Hotel website where you can find the comics, you can watch stuff, you can find merch, all that good stuff.
So we've got the radio demon. It says A Day in the Afterlife. It's a cool design.
Yeah, and also Alec and I want Alec and I to do a dramatic reading of the comics, so we're going to do that as well. I don't think there's that many lines, if I recall. Okay, so you're seeing all this, right?
Sure am.
All right, love, drugs, 50%, crime scene. This might be relevant. I like to look at these details because you never know. There's like a club right here, I think. These great designs for characters.
I don't know if I recognize the one with the hat. Is that new?
That is new. Very cool, though, huh?
Very Mad Hatter-esque. I hope
the...
that one shows up in the series.
You see the music lines floating through the background in this frame?
Yeah, beautifully drawn. Alistair is just a fantastic character. It's absolutely so sad that we've only gotten like 30 minutes of him, or however long it is.
You see these people cowering in fear as he walks by.
And he's just
singing
about his jolly day.
He's going to the cafe.
See, he's just trying to have a bite to eat, and everybody is just afraid of him. Like,
yeah,
it was pretty terrible.
Look at the beads of sweat on everybody. This is actually very, like, I like this because it's also showing how intimidating he is to everyone in hell.
Here you go, you filthy scavengers. Enjoy!
Okay, so we've established that you're Alistair. Hopefully he's the only one who has lines.
I maybe just made you Angel Dust for the next one.
Oh no, okay. Alright, so when I see Wilt, the first thing I think of is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, who is also a tall red character, but much nicer.
Now entering, what does that say? Cannibal Colony?
Oh, that's a great name.
The Cannibal Colony?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you gotta name all these things in hell, there's lots of ways to get creative. That's a good one.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Alistair.
It says morning. Read the line correctly. I'm just kidding. Good morning, ladies.
Morning, Alistair.
I mean, you can't sound like 4 people. It sounded like that was 4 people. Okay, I can, like, hear the jazz music play right now. You know what I mean? Now, this scene, I think, is one of the most interesting ones, okay? Look at this carefully. So he's walking by. He walks right past the guy playing the saxophone, right? And then he sees the television screens. You remember the television guy, seeing him briefly in Hazbin Hotel? I think he was a background, like, appearance. He's sitting there watching the TV things. He goes, really ain't nothing good on these days. He's the radio demon, right? What replaced radio?
Oh, television. So they're worried that, oh, geez, how do they even have enough courage to operate a television in his domain?
So, well, look at this. He might be some pretty powerful demon too.
Okay, so there might be some competition here. So there's maybe a rivalry between the radio demon and a TV demon? In that expression, that's the first time that he looks ever so slightly shook. Like, even though his smile is the same, his eyes have changed in a way that's like...
Like, I'm annoyed. I'm actually annoyed. Yeah, look, I mean, and even what he's muttering under his lips in that frame. And Alistair walks into the place with the interesting peephole. Dashing, as always.
That character has such a soft expression. I've thought this was interesting, even seeing a lot of Hell of a Boss too, where not every character gives off an evil vibe despite being in hell, which raises a lot of questions about how people come to be in hell in the universe.
Do you have any fresh venison? I do love a nice top sirloin, but I'm very partial to venison myself. Reminds me of simpler times.
Oh,
he's
reaching for the freaking hatchet. What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Alistair is going really insane
to
mode.
return to simpler times, do we not?
Oh, gosh. I feel this, even though it's not the TV
Dude,
show.
I know. It's good. Okay, that's all happened. And then I leave. Oh, pardon me.
What? Oh, okay. What is going on here? All right.
This was a cannibal place. Remember?
Oh my gosh. Right over my head, like in the worst way. I'm so embarrassed.
Where do they get all the food? This is a sheep that just walked in.
Oh no.
However, I really do hate those who can't show a little more respect to those of fairer means. It's rather distasteful. Like bad meat.
Oh God, that design.
Not quite as tasty as venison, but it'll do. He ate the guy!
Which actually makes sense. I mean, to be fair, if the guy is doing cannibalistic stuff, then I suppose there's something just about that in a weird, warped way. Which again, gets into like the morality of hell. Ugh.
He just went in there to actively save somebody.
Yeah, I know. Moral compass. I think that's, again, the part of this that's all very complicated. Right after I said, oh, this guy's got a soft face. I bet that he's nice, and he's just in hell for some other reason, like...
Sometimes the soft-faced people are the murderers.
Oh my God, did we just make that lesson happen, like, totally inadvertently? Not always, though. It's not like it's a guarantee.
Not always!
Everybody who's nice to you is definitely out to kill you.
Stop. Can we get into the Angel Dust comic? I'm very curious.
Alright, on to Angel Dust, who's probably my next favorite character behind Alistair. So let me get this straight. Val has a lanky filly running his deals for him now?
Who you calling a filibuster? I'm more man than you could ever handle, baby.
Well, you certainly ain't talking like one.
Look, let's cut to the chase. Big V didn't have much time to deal with some shitty C-list mobster in a tacky suit, so I figured I might be doing him a favor to get one of his petty deals out of the way.
Depends on whether or not you got my money. Bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
You think I'd show up to a drug deal without the goods to pay? This is hell, dipshit. There, you see? It's all here. Click.
Nice click sounds. I like that. That was good. What's that you said about being fucking stupid?
I'm so uncomfortable saying all of these lines. Why? To look cool? You don't look cool. You look sad. Stop it.
I can just tell a weak-willed stooge when I see one. Easy money. Val must not give a shit about this deal, so why don't I just take it instead?
This bullshit tough guy act ain't fooling me, dipshit, but maybe I'm giving off the wrong vibe. Let me speak a language you might understand better.
Start making shooting
sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
It says bang. It says that's
pew. No, we're not doing actual gunshots. No way. Absolutely not.
You're doing a
You wanted to do this episode. You wanted to do this episode with me, so you're gonna have to get a little bit of Alec.
Yes.
Oh! You shot me! I'm dead!
Oh, man!
Oh, wait.
So, okay.
Oh no, this guy shot me.
So, clearly this was like some kind of a deal gone wrong, maybe, unless Angel Dust always intended for it to go this way.
You remember Angel Dust is like in the adult industry in the show, right?
Yes.
So this is kind of showing who you'll find out to be like this mob boss kind of guy, Valentine. I think his name's Valentine. Correct me in the comments if I'm... We're about to find out. You don't need to correct me. Do it anyway, though. It helps the algorithm. Like and subscribe while you're down there, fam. He's currently running a deal for him right now. Mob boss comes in and, again, is saying like countless times, I've told you countless times regarding work. Also, I really like all of the text that's written over that frame. You know what I mean? Like subconscious thoughts. Like, come on, boss, I know how this stuff goes. It was just... And then it gets bad. Stay in the studio.
Oh no.
Very good, and where were you today? Have I told not in the... He wasn't in the studio. He's gonna have to pull like a double shift.
Oh man, like, oh god, the dynamics of this are just like so tough. And I want to see what Angel just feels about this when the scene is over, because it's a little bit, you can kind of tell from expressions, it's like an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, but what are they gonna be
and
like?
Immediately you see like the frustration.
Now, are you seeing any parallelism between the last comic we read?
Oh, wow, yes.
They've both got beef with a main demon. And I think those two things were written synonymously together because it's going to be relevant, personally.
Charlie.
Angel Dust is on the street, and Charlie and Vaggie find Angel Dust.
Right. So Angel Dust is just like seductively going into the limo and then sees Charlie, who's like, oh, never mind. Oh, okay, that's not what they're there for.
Do you kind of get an idea of what's going on already? I'm on the clock, sister. You gotta pay for my time if you want to waste my time. Charlie's like, yeah, I'll pay you, let's go! Because Charlie's just a ray of positivity, and Vaggie looks like she wants to murder everybody.
Oh, wow, okay. We're just diving in here.
Yep, looks for booze. Vaggie's like, are you sure? And Charlie's like, yes, he's good. I can tell.
Okay, this feels like very plot relevant, so I'm ready to see where this is about to go.
This is how Angel Dust got involved with them. The way that we're first introduced to their relationship is Charlie says that Angel has joined them.
Right, okay, okay, I see. So we're getting the context before that.
This is where they met for the first time. You want to read that one, Alec?
You set me up today. This entire episode has been a setup. I was hesitant in the beginning, and I was like, I'm gonna do this because you're excited.
Don't worry, Alec. We'll have a really lovely music video to top it off at the end.
I'm not a prude, people. Lucas wants me. He always says, "Oh, you're so prudish."
I've never one time said that in my whole life.
Not in those words, but you've implied it in certain ones.
You say that about yourself.
I just feel like I always get like thrust into these situations, you know?
Maybe that's not the terminology.
I think that's the terminology to use.
Anywho, we have the proposition. Look at the drawing for the Happy Hotel. You know Charlie drew. Oh no, Vaggie drew that. Look, it's got her name. I was wrong.
I love that.
How sweet. I like that little detail.
Well, I mean, she's so supportive of Charlie.
Princess Charlie has repurposed one of her family's buildings into a rehabilitation center for souls like you who we think have a chance at redemption. Our goal is to get a damn soul into heaven, at least one, just to prove that it's possible.
That's an interesting incentive, because I don't know if that's exactly the way that it was put in the first episode, but just to prove it's possible. Do you think that's what they actually mean, or that's what they're selling to Angel Dust because they think that will appeal to them?
I think that's more like, we need to just do this one time to prove it's possible so that we can try to keep doing it, is probably more the mindset. So why me? You're going to be the first test subject. Because you seem like someone who regrets his life choices and would be interested in self-reflection and bettering himself. That's hysterical, because just the look on his face is like, because we've been talking to demons all day and nobody's agreed to it yet, is a better answer. I think that there's a thematic reason Angel Dust and Alistair are both ending up here, and I think that's what's trying to be established here. You feel me?
Alistair isn't the one who they're trying to rehabilitate.
No, but Alistair was still drawn there.
That's true.
Not necessarily that he wants to be rehabilitated, but maybe they all have a similar perspective on, like, the government and structure of hell, and maybe disagree with the moral compasses that have been set up for them and sent them there.
That's interesting. Okay, I love that theory. Talking benefits, right? Free meals, housing, protection from hell's constant hazards.
Sounds lame. Aw, you can't tell me you just enjoy standing out on the street waiting for someone to pay to... Long, awkward pause. You know... I don't know.
Yeah.
Finish that sentence.
Oh my god, let me talk about how amazing I love Charlie's design right there with the dot eyes.
And then he gets offended saying he wasn't a good pick.
Well, that actually was the perfect way to actually sell the case in the end.
And Vaggie's like, prove it. He's like, I'm in. We're doing it. And look at... I love this frame.
I'm also 3 months behind on my rent, and so... free housing sounds effing good to me. Plus, it'll be nice not to have to... You can read it, audience.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me to. I was like, suck the greasy landlords! They drop the bunch of money to him, so he knows he can keep doing it and make the money, so it's like, why not, right? This is an investment in you. There's a lot more for you to do. We want to help you. I like Charlie for real. Like, I think Charlie's really cool for that.
I identify Charlie on like such a serious level because like my background is in positive psychology, which is like trying to come up with ways for people to be happier and like improve their lives and their mental well-being. I work in behavioral health and all of these things. I'm naive like Charlie and feeling like a lot of people want to help themselves, but they just don't. That's part of why I'm so excited about where this plot is going. Like, what does she do to make it work? Because I could use some advice.
I hope that it goes that way, because we don't know if it will or not.
No, certainly not.
That's
It'll
true.
just be like, it's a waste of time, you know?
They say thanks, and then Angel just is like, okay, I have money now. Oh, and the pig at home, that's this pet. It's so cute.
Oh, I don't remember that from the show. Is that new?
Oh, that's probably from what you're gonna see next.
Oh, okay.
Silly, huh, Nugs? His name's Nugs. Isn't that cute?
Oh, it is cute. I like that.
He's a pig, like a nugget.
All right, so we've got backstories for Angel Dust and Alistair. Really interesting that they decided to go this approach. I think it's great that VivziePop did this to give fans a little something while we've been waiting for wherever it ends up.
Production company is A24, and they're taking good care of them. Well, are you ready for the music video?
Yeah, let's do it. So I feel like there's going to be so much here that I just don't notice because a music video could easily throw tons of Easter eggs in. They're going to take a lot. Oh.
I love this so much.
Dust is here. Yep.
Look at
this
the
is
animation for this too, yeah. I know the lyrics, everyone. I won't sing them, but I know them. And you know who this is now.
Which I presume will be a more important character soon.
You should listen to the lyrics too, because Angel Dust just said that they ended up overdosed. So they probably overdosed and that's how they died.
Got it. Oh.
Yeah, look at this. With him and Cherry Bomb sitting there.
Wow. Oh, I get why people love this. It's a great song, and
It is a great
there's
song.
a lot here.
I've spun fire to this so many times, I love it.
Oh, have you? See,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
usually not my genre, but I really appreciate it. Oh, see, I had a feeling something like that was going on based on the comic, and I do not love that.
Yeah.
Oh, Angel Dust?
That, I thought, looked like Cherry Bomb's dad, maybe?
So, yeah, that looks like something important.
Yeah, that was a character related to Cherry Bomb, and that's the only backstory we've ever gotten from her. This is the only
Okay.
backstory we've gotten from her so far.
Oh. I didn't expect how much plot we would get in this video.
Right?
Oh, there it is again. Okay.
Yep.
This partially to me might explain why Angel Dust is so willing to help. Because they clearly seemed, in this, it gives me the vibe that they want maybe a little bit of rehabilitation somehow, or at least they want to get out of this situation that they're in.
I don't know, man. I love this so much. I'll chalk it up. I've had problems with addiction in my life, and, like, I think that this is a really, really awesome way to explore these themes, you know?
I love those glasses, by the way.
Right? And that one glass.
Yes. Killer dance moves.
Killer outfits.
Oh, they must have had so much fun making this.
Oh, yeah. I think there might even be a making of video. We're not gonna watch that, but it might exist. Oh, also, this should imply where they are. I think they're in the Greed Ring right now?
Okay.
I think so? Maybe I'm wrong about that.
4 minutes went by really fast because I was enjoying it so much.
It's a little like...
Yeah, is
end
there
credits
something
scene.
else important?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
we've got credits.
Also, cool end credit scene effects.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want
lots
to
of
put that much
styles.
time into ours.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
rush of poison flowing into my veins. I'm addicted, I'm dependent, looking awesome, feeling helpless. And I know I'm raising Cain by every highway in hell. Maybe things won't be so terrible inside this hotel.
Oh, wow. That was great.
Right.
Okay, I'm really glad we watched the music video. I've been won over. I thought that was awesome.
That was one thing that made me love Angel Dust so much as a character, because I watched the music video probably within a week of seeing the show originally. So much depth in such little content. Like, think about what we have so far from this show and how much of an expansive universe we've gotten. You know, we've gotten the Hell of a Boss season, we've gotten Hazbin Hotel, and this background lore, and that's pretty much it. And that's like more universe and lore than I've gotten out of anything in the same amount of time.
Dang, man. Well, I understand now why so many people love Angel Dust so much. I could kind of get it from the first episode, but you get so many layers between the comic that we read today and now the music video, which, by the way, I could see it being written for Hazbin Hotel, but I think it might be even more likely that it was written as a general song, and then it happened to also coincide with the character.
No, this was written for the show. 100%.
Well, that's incredible to me because it has so much applicable use outside of just the canon.
You know, any good stories have thematic resonance outside of just the canon, I think. You know what I mean? Like, that's the mark of...
I love that.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's very cool. I imagine everyone who's watching this video probably enjoyed it as well, and if you enjoyed enjoying it and enjoyed us enjoying it, there's a lot of enjoyment going on here, so that like button is a signal and a nomenclature, as some would call it, for enjoyment.
So make sure to do that for the enjoyment.
Thank you, everybody, especially for those who stuck around for the whole video. We talked about a lot today, but I'm guessing you love Hell of a Boss, you love Hazbin Hotel, and you're here, and that's so awesome. Hang out and see what's coming next, because we're going to be reacting to everything that comes out from Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss in the future. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and
if there are any more straws that we can pull for content from this canon, let us know, and we will pull it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding.
Guarantee
Leave comments.
that.
Bye, everyone!
Bye.